This is section 2.3, standard form, day 1. So we've already talked about two different forms of an equation, or of a linear equation, and the first one was slope-intercept. So slope-intercept was that y equals mx plus b, and then we talked about point slope. That gave us that y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Today we're going to talk about the third form that we're going to talk about, which is standard form, which is ax plus by equals c. A, b, and c have to be integers, and a has to be positive. So 2x minus 3y equals 8. That's in standard form. But negative 2x plus 3y equals 8 is not, because we cannot have this negative out front. In addition, something like 3/4 x minus 8/7 y equals negative 11 also does not work because we can't have fractions or decimals. And then to find the slope from a standard form, okay, in our other two forms it was explicitly given, and now we have to actually do a little bit. So we take negative a over b. So if we're trying to find the equation of this line, we take negative a, which a is 2, so negative 2, over b, which is negative 3, which is just 2/3. So that's our slope. So let's practice finding slope. For this first one, we want to take negative a over b. So negative 4 over 2 is negative 2. For the second one, negative a over b again, so negative 3 over negative 8, which is just 3/8. And the last one, m equals negative a. Well, we don't have a number in front of x, so we assume it's 1 over b, so we're good, negative 1/5. Now let's write each equation in standard form. So looking at this first equation here, y equals negative 3x plus 6. I want to start, because I want it to be ax plus by equals c. I'm going to start by getting the x's and the y's on the same side. So I'm going to add 3x to the other side to get 3x plus y equals 6. Then I'm going to look and say, do I have any fractions or decimals? Well, no, I don't. And then I want to see if I have a positive a value, which I do. So this is our standard form for that equation. All right, next one, y equals 2x plus 7. Same thing, get the x's and the y's on the same side, so minus 2x minus 2x. Negative 2x plus y equals 7. Ask yourself, are there any fractions or decimals? In this case, no. And then is the a value positive? It is not, because we have negative 2, so I'm going to multiply the whole equation by negative 1. When I distribute in that negative 1, I get 2x minus y equals negative 7. And that is our standard form. All right, and last example here of these ones, y equals 1/2 x plus 8. Get the x's and the y's on the same side. Negative 1/2 x plus y equals 8. Well, I see a fraction and a negative on that x, so I'm going to multiply by a negative to get rid of this negative. And then I want to get rid of the 1/2, so I'm going to multiply by 2 because it's going to cancel out this 2. When I distribute in, I get that x minus 2y equals negative 16. Last one here, write the equation of the line with a slope of negative 3/4 that passes through the point 0,6 in standard form. So we're given a slope and a point. That tells me I should write it in point slope first. That gives me y minus 6 equals, y minus 6 equals negative 3/4, and then x minus 0. I'm going to distribute in for that, so y minus 6 equals negative 3/4 x. I'm going to subtract the y to get it on this side because I want the x's and the y's on the same side. I'm going to just flip it around because we like to have everything on, like to have our variables on the left side. So I'm going to rewrite it as negative 3/4 x minus y equals negative 6. Then I see that I have fractions and a negative a value, so I'm going to multiply everything by a negative, and then 4, because I want to cancel out that 4, which leaves us with 3x plus 4y equals 24.